In the Field updates on Market Journal are supported by the Nebraska Corn Board. Let's head out and into the field to kick off this week's show with a planting update from Western Nebraska. Earlier this week, we caught up with Scottsbluff area producer Andy Groskopf to see how things were shaping up for his operation. Okay, Andy, thank you very much for the time. Let's start here. Tell me a little about your operation.
Thank you. We live 6 miles north of Scottsbluff. We grow corn and dry edible beans. Everything's irrigated. We do have a few acres of dry land corn that we grow as well too.
Okay, so where are you at? Let's start on the corn side. You got all your corn on the ground at this point?
Yeah, we finished up about a week and a half ago. Pretty lucky to get it in when we did. Unlike the rest of the state, we are pretty dry, and so we could use some rain. I mean, I would say corn is probably 95% planted here in Scottsbluff County.
You say you guys are getting a little dry at this point. Thankfully, you do have a lot of irrigation you can rely on at this point. Is anybody running pivots, Andy, or people just kind of fingers crossed we'll get some moisture?
Yeah, pivots are going here right now. We're on the hay. It's what they call the hay run. I mean, we're on a federal ditch here, so our water comes out of the mountains of Wyoming, down North Platte River, and out in channeled out in through laterals. And right now, there's a lot of pivots running. Not much gravity irrigation going on now because the crops are too small to ditch, so we could really use rain because we're not all pivot irrigated here.
Mm-hmm. Dry edible beans. Talk to me about that crop and where you sit at the moment.
Oh, we grow Great Northern beans. Next week, we're going to start planting them. They're about a 90-day crop, and they're harvested about the middle of September, so we're going to start on that next week and get them in the ground. Some are going right now, getting planted, so it's a good time of the year to start on those.
Help me out. I'm not super familiar with dry edible beans. What's it like to plant them and harvest it? I guess compare that to soybeans for those in the eastern side of the state.
Totally different crop. A dry bean is, of course, they're not Roundup ready, or they don't have no traits to them like that. So we spray a pre-emerge when we till the soil for them, then we plant them, and then we spray them again. I mean, we need a herbicide badly for this crop to continue here. It's just getting tough to grow them because of like Palmer amaranth and weeds that are resistant to herbicides.
Yeah, definitely some key challenges there on that front for you guys. I guess as we're sitting here nearing the month of June, what else is on your mind and I guess your neighbor's mind too for those in the panhandle of Nebraska?
Yeah, everybody here, we keep talking about how dry it is. And of course, the Farm Bill's been on a lot of people's minds, just getting everything in. And just the challenges of a new year is what's on everybody's mind.
Yeah. You're involved with the Nebraska Corn Board. Why did you choose to represent portions of Western Nebraska through that position?
I really enjoyed the Corn Board. I've learned a lot of things, got to see a lot of things, and it's really an honor just to step up and represent growers from my district, and I would highly recommend it to anyone to go out and get involved in organizations, whether it be the Corn Board, your local Farm Bureau, or any other commodity organization. Go out and get involved.
Finally, before I let you go, it's kind of that time of the year. We're getting into it. I've got a friend out in the Panhandle. We always talk about it each year. It seems like the big white combine likes to strike areas of the Panhandle more so than other areas of Nebraska. Has that been the case for you in years past?
Oh, in years past, we get hail once every 4 years. It seems like we're pretty lucky. I have a friend that's north of Minnetonka, and he gets hail out of every 5 years. So, I mean, it just kind of depends where you live. We're prone to get hail here. In fact, my crop insurance agent just called me yesterday and was wondering about hail insurance already. So hail is a problem. We haven't had any yet here.